Hey y'all. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Having trouble with the mic. I forgot that the buttons are different now. I'm so sorry for missing last week. My family van decided that it was just not gonna she just wasn't gonna work. She gave up. But she's fine now. We got it fixed. So much money. Yeah. New name, DJ Santana is officially Santana, which is amazing. It felt like it was honestly like 2 years in the process and it was so awful. I'm so happy that I was able to work with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid just because I could not have paid for this on my own in any sort of way. And it's hard to do on your own, but I have it officially. I've been sending the paperwork to everyone so I can get everything figured out and taken care of. We have some great questions here today, and we also have some great music. We're gonna keep it kind of chill. I feel like the last couple shows I was getting very like uns party, but today we're gonna keep it chill, very calm. Keep bringing back the vibes to moonlit vibes. Yeah. So coming up, we have some Cali Uchis, some The Weekend, and some SZA. You're listening to Moonlit Vibes only on Bacata Radio, the Valley Student Station. Oh, I don't. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, and we are back. There's John in the background. Oh God, this lighting is psychotic and evil. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I can make anything look good. Let's hop into some questions. Today we have some questions about love, about work. Our first question: how do I know when my crush likes me back? I feel like we've answered this a couple times, but I listen. I'm a bad person to ask for this because I am entirely deluded. I believe that everyone is either in love with me or they are disgusted by me and cannot stand being around me. Boys behave. Uh, I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how. I feel like there's always, I feel like there's always like ways. It's a lot easier if you have natural intuition about who likes you or who could like you, things like that. But
I keep coming out. I don't know how I keep coming out.
anyway, um, yeah, I don't know. It depends, cause like sometimes your crush doesn't have to like you back. It's okay for your to like be have a crush and you just look at them. At this point, I have a crush in every class, and it's fun. It keeps me going, looking cute. There's nothing more, nothing less. Well, actually, I don't. There's no one cute in my reporting class. Sorry, but there isn't. Wait, one guy, but he gets on my nerves, so I don't look cute for him. But in my um TV class, he knows who he is. Hey. In my acting class and in my voice and diction class, I'm there and I'm looking cute. It keeps you good. It keeps you motivated. It's good to flirt. It's also hard when you're it's hard when you feel like you should say something to your crush like, I want them to I want to know if they like me back or whatever, whatever. You can just have someone that's cute to look at and that's it. It doesn't have to be more than that. And that's fine. That's great. You have to keep people in your life for that. It keeps you looking cute. It gives you a reason to want to look cute. It gives you a reason to want to like go out and like be yourself. I enjoy it. I think it's cute to just have someone around to like look cute for once in a while. I don't know. I mean, there's like people in my life where it's not that I hate them. It's what am I looking at? Oh, I know who that is. Anyway, yes, we're gonna get to cards. I have to give my own advice and then I go into cards. You should know this by now. But like there's this person that I'm very attracted to. I would never do anything towards them or with them in any way, shape, or form just because I love myself. And sorry, mi amor just sent me a mensaje de voz. Um
Oh,
it's not my phone. That is not my phone. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the cards. But anyway, you like It's okay to have someone that you just want to look cute for and that is okay, is fun to look at. Because they don't have to be interesting. Most people, once you get to know them, your crush will your crushes will evaporate as soon as you get to know them. Because sometimes a guy is so cute and so attractive, and then you talk to them, and it's just not worth it. Just don't talk. Just ugh. It's fine. It's fine to keep them sideways. However, for you personally, I think if you really feel it's time to see if this crush can be more than just a crush. Okay, first, wait until they get a haircut or they wear a hat. And that will tell you whether you I'm literally anyway. And that will literally tell you if it's a crush or if it's like a little bit more than a crush. Because if a crush changes their hair, they usually look like a completely different person, and that is your cue that if you still have a crush on them, there might be like genuine feelings there, and that's icky. I don't believe in that. Anyway, let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, fine. So you got the 9 of Swords. Here, where? Oh, focus. I'm a beauty YouTuber. You got the 9 of Swords. This card talks about awfulness, about worry, about a lack of sleep, of losing your mind. It's not necessarily that this crush is going to end badly, but you are overthinking it. You are literally driving yourself crazy. Like, oh my god, does this person even like know I exist? Do they like me? Can I do this? Can I do that? Crushes are supposed to be fun. They're fun. You're just supposed to like have them, and they're cute to have for once in a while. It doesn't have to be more than that. If you're losing sleep over it, it's not worth it. You can just like keep it cute and keep it moving. God has never made a man cute enough for any of that. He just hasn't. There's no man cute enough to lose sleep over. They does not exist. Does not exist. None. Not one person. But yes, the 9 of Swords. Just remember that you are your own person separate from who you're dating, who you like, who you have a crush on. You're your own person. You exist. And it's cute. But crushes are fun. It doesn't have to be more than a crush. There's this guy that I'm like kind of friends with that I have like a vague crush on. It's not even really a crush. I just think he's very attractive. However, we would never work. I'm a passionate, emotional, crazy person. I've never heard him use inflection in his voice ever. And he's great. He's cute. I stalk his Instagram. I be looking. But yeah, it's not possible. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Nothing has to be crazy or anything. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Another question. Another love related question. Ooh, here is a good one. Do I have to should I say I love you back even when I don't mean it? No. Don't say it back if you don't mean it. Don't say it back. It doesn't matter who is. Okay, I will get to chat questions after this. But it doesn't matter who is like the person that's there with you. If someone tells you they love you and you don't feel it in your heart, don't say it back. There's no point in doing that to yourself. I could feel it before I ever say it because I'm damaged. And I have issues with commitment. Okay. Yes, I will. I just saw the question in chat. I will get to that after the next break, so you're going to have to stay tuned. However, back to this question. It is so hard for me to say I love you in a relationship, even if I mean it. Even if I feel it, I'm not going to say it right away. And I don't think you should say it if you don't mean it. Because there's no point in doing that to yourself or doing that to the person you're with. Honestly, if it's to the point where they have said they love you and you do not feel that back, leave. What are you doing? Those feelings are not going to just appear one morning. If they're not there by the time that other person feels it, you can dip. And you should do that. You shouldn't lead someone on. It's not going to end well for either of you. Let's see what the cards have to say about this. All right, so you got the 9 of Cups. A lot of 9s today. Is that a sign of something? But the Nine of Cups, I've always considered this card a card of like blissful ignorance. You're ignoring something around you that's going on because it is better for you to just stay away and feel like you're in the moment. And this is telling me that you've known for a while that this person likes you a lot more than you like them. And you haven't let it go because for whatever reason, you're enjoying the attention or maybe you just don't want to be confrontational. But it's not good. Don't do that. That's another human being whose feelings you're like playing with. So the cards are saying it's time to let go of your blissful ignorance. You know what's going on. Come on, act right. All right, so for the question that was in the chat, I will get to that after the next break because I feel like I have talked for far too long. As always, if you have a question, feel free to leave it in the chat. I will answer. Yeah, you can also send them on Instagram and Radio FX app. Yes, there we go. I forgot what it was called for a second. All right, that was BS by Janae Echo featuring her. All right, so let's hop into the chat question. I hope you're still here, watcher, listener. Okay, so I'm pretty. We accidentally got rid of the chat, so I'm gonna try to remember the question. I'm pretty sure it was, how do you shake someone that had feelings for you or something like that? I'm assuming feelings are not reciprocated. If you would be so kind as to once again type it in chat so I can finagle it. If not, that's okay. Anything? Does anyone have the Twitch going? Dang. I said dang. Don't even try it. Okay, well, we'll just go with that. Okay, so this has never happened to me because no one has ever liked me. It is so I have been in this situation before actually. I lie. I never know what to do. I will literally just ghost the person because I don't know how to be like I don't know how to be better than that. I'm sure like you can be respectful of a person's feelings and tell them, you know what, it's just not going to work out because I don't feel that way about you and it's not anything against you. It's just those like once again, those feelings are just not they don't exist. They're not manifesting, they're not appearing. If they don't exist, you can't force them. But it's hard and I hate confrontation sometimes. I prefer everyone liking me and thinking I'm a great person. I don't want to be like mean. It really just depends what phase of the like what phase is the moon in. That really depends. Like that's how you can gauge if I'm going to be confrontational or not. But it's hard. It is hard to be that person and you're like, "Ugh, well, we ain't doing this now." It's hard and I'm I would cry. Honestly, I would cry. Yeah, there's just if you've already said this isn't gonna happen, like I'm sorry. It's just that's not those feelings. They're not coming up. They're not appearing. If you've said that and you've made that clear, and you just can't get rid of them for whatever reason, move. No, I'm just kidding. Make it clear that please, like, leave me alone. Like, I can't do this. I don't want to do this, and you don't have to. You can be honest. You can set boundaries. I think that's one thing that we as people, or like, just as a society, we've taught ourselves that like setting boundaries is not good. That we shouldn't want to set boundaries for ourselves, which we should because boundaries are great. Just be open and clear and set the right kind of boundaries. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so you got the sun. Now, the sun is the center of our universe, and I feel like in this specific situation, it is implying and imploring you to remember that you yourself are not the center of every single person's universe. People can move on after things, and it is okay, and it will be okay. You are not destroying someone's life. I mean, or maybe you are. I don't know. But I would assume that just by you saying, you know what, I can't do this, you're not destroying this person's life. And yeah, just allow yourself to be free without that person and let life move on. They'll heal eventually. They might feel like icky for a while, but it happens to the best of us. All right, so the next question was, how do I know when it's time to quit? Work, relationships, friendships, anything. Um, when you don't like it anymore. That I mean, yeah. I am one of those people that is like, if this thing in your life is not bringing you happiness, why are you doing it? Why are you putting yourself through this? There's no there you we only live for a set amount of time, and you're going to waste that time doing something that you hate and it doesn't benefit you. Like you're you're not getting paid enough. You're not in a relationship that's fulfilling enough. You're not in a friendship that, benefits you or the other person. Like you're just why? Don't do that. Just let go. It's hard to let go, and I feel like I I mean me too. I definitely get in those times where I'm just like, "No, I can live with this." But you shouldn't have to just live. You should be thriving. Just surviving isn't enough. You should be like being able to thrive through it. Oh, the sun is finally coming out. Oh my god, perfect. Um but being able to thrive, wow, the sun is really coming out. Okay. I'm so sorry. The universe heard me speaking truths and was like, let's send the sun. It's okay to live your life and just say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Within reason. I'm not saying quit your job and like move to Tokyo right now. First of all, we're still in a pandemic. Third of all, there's like war going on over there, like on that side of the world. Like, maybe don't, you know. But it's okay to say, you know what, this is not fulfilling me. It's not giving me purpose. I'm not doing good in this. It's not helping me. I'm barely getting enough money. I could do something better and go. It is okay to say, you know what, I don't want to do this and I shouldn't. And just allowing yourself to let go. Now, the cards say the Queen of Wands. Now, this talks to us about a passionate woman. There, yeah, ignore the man behind the curtain. Um, this talks to us about a passionate woman or a passionate feminine person, and I feel like that is who you are. That is, you've lost your passions and you've lost control of your passions, and you don't know if you can find them again. But I can remind you, and I'm telling you that you can and you will, and it is okay. It is okay to follow your passions. Alrighty, so we're gonna hop back into some music and then I think come back for maybe one more question, maybe a goodbye. I don't know how time works. Up next, we have Khalid, we have Flo Milli, we have Lana Del Rey. We also have a promo for one of our lovely shows that we have here. This is the promo for. All right, that was Watercolor Eyes by Lana Del Rey from the Euphoria soundtrack. I got it. I figured it out. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. Back to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we I can't. I literally can't see. I'm going blind. Um, hmm. What's a good one? All right, navigating dating as a trans person. Once you figure that out, you let me know. Cause bestie, it's hard out here. These streets are cold, and I don't know what to tell you because I'm right here with you. Like you know what? Dating is easy. It just depends what you're looking for, and it also depends whom you're dating. Because I feel like any type of queer identity, just dating as a whole is hard, especially if you're attracted to men or male presenting individuals because they suck. They're god awful. Just say a prayer. There's no help there. There's nothing I can do. But it is within your, abilities as a human being to say, this is what I want and this is what I'm looking for, and just go from there. You do not have to, I don't know, give in to anything or anyone. Uh, you can be your own person. You can say, you know what, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, this is what I will accept in a relationship, and this is what I won't accept in a relationship. Don't ever let someone make you feel like you don't deserve a relationship because you're trans or non binary or queer in general. Just allow yourself to get the love that you deserve because it can be very easy to just accept whatever comes your way. And that is not always the best thing for you. And it can be hard. And it is, I mean, almost everything. I always want to remind you guys, it is so much easier said than done because it is so hard to separate yourself from your identity when you're just looking for a relationship to begin with. And it's hard. It is. It really, really is. Like, it is one of the most difficult parts about navigating your identity because it's not so much about how you're feeling, it's about who you feel it with and how you can advance in a relationship, whatever that means. It's I don't know. It's one of those things where I've never when it comes to questions like this, I'm always a little like I feel a bit of trepidation about answering it because I genuinely don't know myself what to do in those situations, but I can tell you what I have done. And after all these years, I feel like as a non-binary person, I feel like I can I can tell, how things are and how things can go with certain situations and certain relationships, and it can just like be insane the amount of like hoops that you will like jump through for a person that doesn't even genuinely want to be with you, and it's crazy. And I mean, these things you go through in cis relationships also. You don't have to be queer to like there are straight people out there going through just god awful relationships. It's hard to be vulnerable with someone else and give another person that much power over you, but that's what makes love so exciting and so risky and so everything, and the reason that people have fought wars over it and written billions of songs. It's because it is the biggest risk you can ever take, and it is amazing in that sense. And I'm getting corny. Boo, corny, corny. I'm throwing tomatoes. All right, let's pick a card for you. So you got the Tower reversed. Now, usually the Tower card talks about chaos or impending chaos, a swirl of craziness all around you, but the Tower reversed talks about that ending, finally. An end to the chaos, an end to the craziness, an end to what may have felt endless at one point. Um, Finally, some peace. And I think that you deserve that, and I think we all deserve that. All right, I ended the show on a hard one. Well, not ended, but you know what I mean. It's my last question I'm answering, and that was a heavy one. But as always, you can send questions through the RadioFX app. You can put them in the Twitch comments. You can send them on Instagram. You can find me on campus, like run me down and be like, "Hey, can you answer this?" And I will. You can also go out into a field and find a mouse, but it has to specifically be a white mouse, like pale white, snow white mouse, and it will have black eyes. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna be like, pss, 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 and it's gonna come towards you, and it'll say, "What is your question?" And yeah, you just tell the mouse the question, and the mouse will find me, and I will beat the question out of it. And it works. It's a system. I will be back again next Thursday, I think, but not the Thursday after that because that is spring break, and I will be home with my cat because she will be healing from surgery. I know, how exciting. Um, yeah. All right, I'll be back to say goodbye, but before then, here is "You Right" by Doja Cat and The Weeknd. You're listening to Moonlit Vibes only on the Ghetto Radio, the Valley Student Station. All right, that was "You Right" by Doja Cat featuring The Weeknd. Thank you so much for joining us on Moonlit Vibes. As always, this is DJ Santana, and you have been listening to the Ghetto Radio, the Valley Student Station. Goodbye.